Duel in the pool. I mean, it brings me back kind of to college, where you're just going up against another team and just battling. Not many people are really ready, rested, or anything like that, but it's just a chance to get up there and just race. So I'm definitely looking excited. Expectations for U.S. I mean, we got to defend our home turf. That's all I can really say.
It's always an interesting meet. It's fun. When I did the first one here, actually, I think I was head coach for the women in 2003 here. I think this might be my sixth one, but they're fun, which is why I'm here. Very different, as Ryan was saying. It reminds us of dual meets, head to head, and you're really not sure where everybody is. Where you have guys on our team, ladies on our team, in all different kinds of situations, training-wise, and whether shaving or not. European all-stars will be in the same boat, but it's an exciting venue. As I told the athletes yesterday, it's boom, boom, and it's done. As soon as it starts, it feels like it's finished. So Friday night session and Saturday afternoon session, and that's it. But the place always looks great. They do a heck of a job for it, and it's an exciting. I think it just brings out probably better swims than our athletes would normally do under any other circumstance, just because of the competition that we've sort of fostered here. But also the first ones were actually against Australia. And they were some bitter rivals at that particular time, too. But this will be fun.
Ryan, in the overall Olympic medal table for swimming, America had 520 gold medals, 230 gold. That's 342 more than Australia in second place. Why is the gap so big?
I think one of the best things that U.S. does is we know how to come together. We come together and we compete as one. It's not more individually. It's like one big family. And we take a lot of pride in when we put on that American flag cap. And, hopefully that's not the end of it. I mean, I think especially leading up to Rio that we have a good team, and hopefully we're going to get a lot more golds.
U.S. didn't have quite as dominant performance at the long course world championships this last summer
Mm-hmm.
as typical. Is there any sense that underwent a fair amount of critiquing on that? Is there any sense that this needs to be sort of a bounce back year for USA swimming?
I mean, I know at Worlds we didn't have some names, big names, like we didn't have Michael there. I wasn't at the best of my shape. I was that I could have been, but I guess when it all comes down to it, it's all about the Olympics. It's all about Rio. So I know that there's certain things that I could have done a lot better last year in my training that I didn't do. But right now I'm on track to performing pretty well at the Olympics. So.
Ryan, there are a couple world-class swimmers who have adopted your turn in the freestyle.
No,
Is that
no.
hard for you to see that or know that?
It's flattering, but I'm still going to be doing that turn, and I would like to think that since I started it, they can't do it better than I do. But yeah, I mean, it's something that we kind of did right before Worlds, and it kind of shocked a lot of people on how well that turn was. And this will be my first meet doing it in a short course event, so I'm kind of excited to see what could happen.
Did you have anyone at World Championships ask you about it?
I think you guys did. You guys asked me most of the questions. A bunch of the swimmers asked me, like, what the heck did you just do? I'm like, what? I just turned. There's a lot of questions about that. And I think we're still going to try to fight it to see if they can get it, for the IM. I know I can do it for freestyle, but the big one is definitely for the IM.
Could you describe your relationship with Laszlo? You guys have been competing for years now. How well do you know him? Do you feel sort
He's a good competitor. I've been racing against him. Ooh, who knows? 2004. Yeah. So I mean, it's been a very long time, and he's a tough competitor. Doesn't matter if we're both in the not the greatest shape. Like we both know how to race, and I can always count on him being there at the end towards the finish. And he came to the U.S. and trained with me in Charlotte for about a week or two. So it was kind of nice to see how he trains and for him to see how we train, so we can push each other even harder leading up to Rio.
People always talk about you in relation to Michael, but he's been right up there with you two as well. Do you think
Hmm.
he's also made you better?
Oh, I mean, I don't think just. I know the lot of talk was like me and Michael always, but you know that there's so many other competitors, so many other swimmers that are getting so much faster every year that it's not just me and Michael anymore. There's so many other people, like from Japan, from Brazil, from Hungary. So like we got to just keep doing what we do, and train hard and try to push each other, um, to make sure that the other countries don't beat us.
One of the swimmers who really has transcended over into celebrity status as well. Is it hard?
Oh.
How do you deal with the distractions? And do you feel that, there's periods of times when that's a bigger part of your life than, in this final year now as we're counting down to Rio? Or, I mean, how do you balance?
Uh, it was really hard for me to balance that, especially after 2012. It's just I asked Michael about it because he's going through it still to this day, and he's the way he's dealt with all that, the fame and everything, the celebrity status. It was really good, so I needed his advice, and he's helped me out. But I guess you gotta kind of just roll with it. There's a lot of things that are gonna be thrown your way, especially leading up to the Olympics. A lot of press, a lot of red carpet events, and you just gotta go with it. You just gotta make sure that your number one job is training, is swimming. So you gotta do that first, and then you can have all the fun stuff later.
What was Michael's advice to you?
Basically what I just said, just roll with it. I know at times it's going to be hard. There's a lot of more people that are going to be asking for your autograph, taking pictures, but like that stuff, that's easy for me because I love it. So that wasn't hard. It was just all the demands from other sponsors, doing red carpet events, things to get your name out there, to get your face out there, so your brand. So, I mean, that's all he said.
Brian, you've been very successful over a period of about 11 years. How have you maintained your level?
Long time. Hey, trying to tell me my
Sounds like a
age.
while, doesn't
Yeah. It's I'm my biggest critic, and whether I have a great year or not, I always think I could do better, and that's what pushes me. There's other things that push me to help me go back in the pool every day. I want to change the sport. I want to make swimming bigger than what it was in 2012. I want to change it, and I want to go down in history as one of the best swimmers ever. I mean, that definitely gives me motivation to go into that pool every day when days I don't want to go. I just want to show up and do my best.
Coach, how strong is the American mindset?
I think it's pretty strong. It's just an unusual meet that when you come in at this time of the year, everyone's in a little bit of a different spot. So I mean, my first question was yesterday who's shaved, who's rested, and what the heck do we have here? So, but what we generally have is a bunch of athletes that do like to race. I mean, the ones that have made this team are here for a reason. So I sometimes think the environment and the atmosphere itself will take care of a little bit of the resting part. And I mean, because Ryan right here, I mean, I talked with him yesterday and talked with his coach, and he's sort of in the middle of training basically. So, but I've seen him enough, right? He can go to the well no matter when it is. So, you just expect their best. And I think Europe probably is in the same boat. I mean, they have some probably very rested coming off of Europeans, of course, but and then also you heard the young lady here, and I mean some of them are in different boats too. So I think we'll be ready to go. It's no different from any other time. Yep.
But it is different from an Olympic meet, and maybe for people here in Indianapolis who maybe are thinking about coming down on Friday or Saturday and checking it
Yeah.
out. Can you kind of just explain what this is and what's a short course? How is it different? Because, you know, for people that don't follow swimming, they may not even understand these distinctions.
Well, the big thing, you know, one of the biggest challenges for us is we also have some swimmers that haven't even swum a meet in the last month and a half. So I'm not sure. We have to make some fairly good guesses, we hope, and we're not sure where they exactly are. I mean, we've done obviously a little talking with coaches and all that, but for the people coming in, what they're going to see is just sort of I think it's like the bare bones of swimming. It's a little bit just people going after it, and it's short course is exciting. Ryan's built for both long course and short course, and I mean, I watched him enough when he was at Florida. I've known him a long time, and I will say, when you're asking the question about how he's dealt with everything, being around him as long as I have since you were probably 18, same guy as he always was, thankfully, which is the best compliment you can give to him. And but also, you know, just as a coach here, it's nice looking over and seeing Ryan, because you know what you're going to get all the time. You're going to get your best shot. So it'll be fun for people. It's going to be exciting.
Ryan, in an event like this that's televised, it's getting a lot of attention, but you're really worn down from training. How do you balance your competitiveness where you hate to lose with the fact that, you know, you can only do what you can do at this point in the training cycle?
I don't think it matters what kind of meet it is or what kind of condition it is. When I go on those blocks, I always feel like I can win. And if I don't, I'm going to be upset, no matter what the event is. But like what Jack was saying, like it's the atmosphere, the crowd. It's us being defending our home turf. Like, you're going to get in that atmosphere, and you're just going to want to race. And we're going to, like he said, some swimmers are going to shock themselves because, yeah, we're not in the greatest shape right now. I mean, we're in our hard training. So, but just the crowd, everyone getting into the meet, the whole team just stepping up and doing something amazing. I mean, it's just, we're going to carry that attitude throughout the whole meet and hopefully come up on top.
Has there ever been a circumstance in which you were not looking forward to racing?
No way. I love racing. I mean, that's one of the reasons why I swim, is because I have a chance to race every day, whether it's in practice or at a swim meet. I get on those blocks, that excitement of racing the top people in the world. There's no other greater feeling than that,
How do you
besides winning a gold medal. I mean, that's
How do you feel about this, career-long comparison with Michael? How do you process that? How do you justify it? Are you tired of it? Do you embrace it? Or how do you?
I don't think about it at all. I mean, Michael, he's his own person. He has his own career, and I have my own career. I'm not like, oh, well, he's been to 4 Olympics, so I have to go to 4 Olympics. I'm doing it because I love swimming, and I love to race. And racing against him in the events that we both do is a challenge, and I love a challenge. And I think it's the excitement of racing the best people in the world, and he's one of the best people in the world, and going on those blocks against him is amazing. I'm definitely privileged and honored to be on the same team, not only on the same team, but being able to race against them and give them a push.
Thank you.